Now, Toby Phillips has asked the Oni of Ife to allow custody of Prince Tade in her care since Naomi is in detention. Naomi's detention has actually made Toby Phillips to request for the presence of Tade to be under her care since someone needs to be available to take care of the prince. Hello everyone and welcome once again to D and Z TV. We are getting close to the end of the year and so much is actually happening on the social media street right now, and one of them has been the incarceration of Olori Naomi. Naomi was sentenced to prison for 4-count charges of intentional manslaughter with other persons during an event that was held in Oyo State, Ibadan. The event was actually a funfair event where kids and teenagers were supposed to benefit from her legis. Naomi has a very large heart, so it was very important and exigent for her to organize an event to help these young people. This is actually something she's always fond of organizing. This is not the first time, neither is it the second time, but it's an event that is always occurring. We had it 2 years ago, they had it last year, and now they had it this year again. But though it's so unfortunate that of this year turned chaotic when 35 people were reported dead at the event due to a stampede. The stampede was so disastrous that a lot of people lost their lives. So after the incident, Naomi was now arrested with other of her organizers of the event who were now arrested and taken to detention. As of the time of the arrest, all incidences, all issues channeled at trying to see that the issue is settled proved abortive. That was so because from the look of things, it seems that the Oni has a hand in it. He has a hand in it in the sense that he could have been able to help take off Naomi from the problem she had. It could have been possible for him to help make sure she does not spend a single day in detention. But that didn't happen because the Oni actually abandoned Naomi in prison. When she was abandoned in prison, a lot of other people did everything humanly possible to try and see and make sure that she is being released. With that being done, a lot transpired, a lot happened. Different people came around trying to talk, trying to see and make sure that they take her away from detention. But as hard as they tried, everything fell on deaf ears. Now, it did not even end in people trying. If you know the creme de la creme that came out en masse to see and make sure that she doesn't sleep or spend the night there, it was really serious. But guess what? The more they tried to bring her out, the deeper she was now getting into the issues. This actually made everybody to know that there is something in this matter that meets the eye. Yes, there is something very serious here that meets the eye. It's not just about stampede, but there's actually more. All attention first at trying to see that Naomi is brought out of jail has proved very abortive. Now, it has gotten to the level that people can no longer understand, people can no longer comprehend, people can no longer have a feel and understanding into why are things happening the way they are happening like this for Naomi. Now, Tobi, from all indications, wants to prove a point. Most of them are trying to score cheap political points. This is what we call emotional blackmail, where they try to play the ostrich. What Tobi is doing is she's just trying to play the ostrich card by trying to proffer solutions to an issue that has been there. If Tobi actually really wants to be of help, what she should do is to try by all means to make sure that Naomi is no more detained. But trying to proffer solutions that the boy should come and live with her just shows one thing. People are really interested in you fall. They're not interested in your rising. They are more interested in your fall. Because, what she should have done was to rally around the whole palace. Rally around the palace, rally around other members of the family, and try and see and make sure that the child is removed from detention. But no, the reverse is actually the case. The reverse is actually the case because she is only interested in taking care of the boy. Just to make the Oni feel that, okay, I'm the good housewife, that I don't have anything against Naomi. That's exactly what she's doing. And to me, I think it's really, really not good. It's really not good because Naomi has no reason whatsoever to be detained for trying to help young people. There is no reason whatsoever for Naomi to be detained. Because if you want to look at it very well, the people that are supposed to be detained are those women who all what they knew how to do was to carry their children and throw on the fence to be part of the event. That was just because they knew that Naomi was going to be distributing some things. So now why should you not take the blame and put on someone who's trying to help? Instead of you to blame the parents who could not provide for their children. It is said that a parent is supposed to provide for their children and not the other way around. But this time around now, children are now allowed to fend for themselves, which is actually logically very, very, very wrong. So, I want to say that Tobi trying to help Naomi is very out of place. She has no need to help Naomi by taking care of Naomi's child. What she should do is to put pressure on the Oni of Ife. Put pressure on the Oni of Ife to make sure that Naomi does not sleep in detention. That Naomi should rather come and take care of her child and not for him. And not for Naomi to be in detention while she takes care of her child. Alright.